Ray is a pretty extraordinary human being in that he's kind of done everything everywhere.
If he's doing something, it's interesting. He's got a great reputation in the industry. He's got the courage and the fortitude and the experience to know when to give and when to stand firm.
In this day and age where so much of success seems to be about how you can be an influencer, well, Ray influenced people because he did good work and he worked damn hard and he built collaborations across the world.
I always said one of the happiest days of my life was packing up my little car and driving down I-10. I always loved Austin, and I loved being here at University of Texas and participating in the whole romance of the atmosphere that is created by and of the 40 acres. I had actually finished my undergrad and grad in about 4.5 years. I originally came back to Houston and started a business with my uncle. That was in the oil field supply business, oil field drilling equipment. But what I was super interested in was being able to talk to people and do stuff all over the world.
When I first met Ray, it made a big impression on me. He's a soft-spoken guy, thinks everything through, and just oozes sincerity and transparency.
I've stayed in touch with Ray ever since I had the opportunity to work with him on the Texas International Trade Initiative, because it was clear to me then that he would be someone I would want to have in my life as a mentor. He's a true entrepreneur, but just fascinating, right? He's literally done everything from a business perspective.
I had become a little bit of an expert in logistics because in oil field equipment, you got to really know how to get stuff any place in the world efficiently. They were building the new airport at Bergstrom here in Austin, and I had been asked to look at the airport cargo situation there. It was a real estate play, and I knew nothing about real estate. But this time I was really smart because I teamed up with somebody that did know about real estate, Alan Graham. When we successfully developed 200,000 square feet at Bergstrom Airport, Alan and I decided to form Links Group to expand the concept around the United States. And we had a tremendous amount of opportunities, and we went all over the country and then eventually the world.
He attracts good people, develops great people. To get to do business with somebody that you just love being around is just one of the great pleasures of what we do.
If you are able to create situations within your enterprise where people start doing things, saying things, taking initiatives, and in fact, the ultimate is when their ideas are better than yours. It doesn't feel like leadership. It feels more like, how could I be so lucky to be along for the ride with all this good stuff going on?
I really appreciate Ray because he is forever curious. He's willing to be curious with his mind, and he's also willing to support new organizations. If you can convince him that something is interesting and that he might be able to contribute in a productive way, 99% of the time he's going to say yes.
Not all things have to be transactional. Not all relationships have to be transactional. How was the experience for me and for other people, and what effect did it have on me, my family, my community?
Ray has done a lot in business. More importantly to me, he's done a lot in society. He has done a lot to help the McCombs School of Business, the University of Texas. He may not want all the recognition, but he deserves it.
It's one thing to be a Texas business school where you get a bunch of people from Texas that tell you how they do business in Texas or whatever, but this guy has a world view. Done business in however many countries, had to navigate a lot of bureaucracies and languages and cultures, and he's done it, and he's done it very successfully. And man, if you're a kid sitting in the class listening to him, you're going to learn a lot.
I love how Texas aspires to be the greatest. Starting to reach out to and more to our alumni around the world. A large part of our student population does study abroad. It's exciting to me to see University of Texas take its place in the global arena, and I want to be part of that as well.
Because of his keen entrepreneurial sensibilities that delivered success in multiple markets, Ray Brimble has earned a well-deserved spot in the McCombs Hall of Fame.